In Egypt, President Mubarak is facing one of the biggest threats to his three-decade grip on power. Demonstrators have taken to the streets this week, calling for him to step down. Alex Marquardt of ABC News is live on the phone with us from Cairo. Alex, what are the streets like today?
Well, Margaret, compared to the last 2 days, they're certainly quiet. Yesterday, we saw lots of violent protests. Today, we haven't seen much in the way of violence, but at the same time, the anger is still very much on the streets. There's a lot of tension, and what everyone's talking about is what's going to happen tomorrow on Friday. As you know, many people across the Muslim world go to mosques on Friday, so there's talk of a 1 million-person march or 1 million people protesting across Egypt after Friday afternoon prayers, which could be huge. It would be the biggest thing we've seen this week and possibly the biggest thing this country's ever seen.
And we're hearing that Mohamed ElBaradei, a name well known to the international community, Nobel laureate, is going to be returning to Egypt. What does that mean for the country?
Well, there was some criticism that he wasn't in the country as this happened, that he hasn't been as supportive of this uprising as he could have been. But yes, this is a huge move. He is seen as a large opposition figure, reform figure, someone who has said that basically that we're in the middle of something big. So he's coming back tonight, a week ahead of his scheduled return. He said that he will be marching with the protesters tomorrow. He's not looking to be the leader of this movement because right now there is no leader. It's simply the masses. But he will certainly be a large figure that people will be able to look to, someone that people have talked about as being the next president of Egypt.
And Alex, do you have internet access again? And how much talk is there about the U.S. response to this?
Well, the internet overall has been quite good. As you know, this is very much a Twitter revolution. People talked about Tunisia being a Twitter revolution. This is far more so in that people have organized and promoted this on Twitter and Facebook enormously. So what the government did was actually shut down Twitter, and we haven't had it for 2 days, but we got it back today. People are using it to get the word out. I've been able to access it through other means.
Yeah.
But as far as the U.S. response goes, I think there's a lot of frustration. I was talking to people earlier saying there's a lot of frustration with the tepid response.
Right.
They say that America talks about freedom a lot, but they're not translating that into action.
Alex, thank you very much. Alex Marquardt reporting live from ABC News from Cairo.